All right, they can't say we not on time because they always say, black people don't show up on time, but these two black people are going to show up on time. Well, I'm very much sure that the chat is just a little bit late, and the panel. We just gonna be the first to come in. We believe in being on time. Being on time. What a day this is going to be. This is going to be episode number 7.
Woo!
Episode. Shout out to Derek, who's always the very first in the chat. Always. I'm telling you, Derek, you just impeccable. You just know that when the Saints is ready, you know what I'm saying? He just know, you know what I'm saying? Stand up and get crunk, Saints fans. And we just waiting because we about to do that countdown thing that we love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Preseason finale,
shout out to John DeSazier. John DeSazier. This brother here is always, the great John DeSazier, man. I tell y'all, TJ's going to tell him a little bit about that in a few seconds. But let's get ready. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all are ready for us because we're ready for us. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I had to unhook so I can hear your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anything you got to say before this countdown go?
Hey, man, let's get this show on the road, man. It's time, bro. The last preseason game. It's time for us to get ready for some football.
Are you pumped?
Are you pumped? Let's go.
Let's go. Where they at?
Let's go.
Where
We in love.
Where they at?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Chop, style.
Yeah, chop a star. Chop. They want to wonder how we so juiced up.
Hey,
they
man.
want to know why we so juiced up, son.
Hey, man. Hey, I told y'all, man, we was going to have some good news coming into this episode, man.
Did you say it last week?
I told y'all in the weekly report, man, we was going to have some good news for y'all, man. John DeShazier went on Twitter today and posted that Jameis Winston, our QB1 Jameis Winston, will start tonight against the Chargers. Hell of a start today, a hell of a news report today that I heard today on that Twitter report. Man,
this is big. This is big. This is the preseason that you really just want to focus on, that last preseason game.
Right.
I didn't really care about us how we looked in the previous preseason games. I really didn't care because I really thought we looked good, son. I really thought the fact that the first teams were able to rough up some people. They were the first and second teams looked nice. But after today they're gonna have some cuts.
Hey, man, look, these starters need this action right now. They need this action because they took away that 4th preseason game. So you can't have your starters resting that long before, you got to go on that road against Atlanta. So this is good to see, what we kind of looking like going into the season. And I'm excited for it, man. Doggone, and you're right that there's a lot of big moves that's about to happen. I saw Nick Underhill on Twitter talking about, hey, the Saints are in the trade, trade cycle right now. They're looking to trade some players. So, hey, this is exciting right now. This is an exciting time. There you go.
They're just gonna come on here all late. How you
one of them.
Hey, how you show up late on your job? How you do something like that? I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying, Hump? I know you're getting up in age, and some things just happen. You know what I'm saying? You're a senior citizen now, Hump.
Yeah, bro. I'm about 50.
Hey, man, welcome back to the chat, man.
It looks like you're on top of EJ.
well, welcome back to the chat, man. Doggo, how you feeling, man? How you doing tonight?
Man, look, I'm just hanging in there, bro. Last preseason game, bro. I'm expecting to see a few of our starters tonight, bro. Even if it's just for a series, you hear what I'm saying?
Right. Doggone, that's good. We need that work. The starters need to get out there tonight, man. Doggone, hey, they've been sitting too long, and doggone, we've been waiting for this too long, man. Doggone, I'm excited, man. I'm hyped for this, man. Doggone, and then this is against a good Chargers football team, man. So we're gonna see some good action, in these first couple of quarters.
Well, I mean, and bro, people slept on the Chargers, bro, because that's the other LA team,
right.
But I mean, and bro, really, technically, they actually better than the Rams.
Oh yeah, way more talented. As far as talent wise, they are talent wise, they are extremely better than the Rams.
I agree. I don't know why them fans out there in LA don't sit there and cheer for them Chargers, man. Them Chargers are a damn good football team, man.
Well, that's a bad mistake to leave San Diego. I would have never left the market to go share up with the Los Angeles market. I just wouldn't do that.
Just me,
I don't care how beautiful the stadium is.
Bro, I still call them San Diego.
Yes, San Diego, Superchargers, San Diego, Superchargers. Who remember that song? Dan Fox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we go way back. We go way back. Mark, what else? Stan Humphries. Humphries. See, a lot of young people don't know that. They don't know. They don't know.
LT and them boys, man. That San Diego, doggone, they deserve to have their Chargers back, man. They need to go ahead and give them their football team back, man. Doggone, LA don't need all them football teams over there, man.
No, because it's still a lake of town.
They don't support them like that unless they winning. So I don't understand it, man.
Well, I mean, again, they still.
Shout out to Travis 504 in the chat. Who that early in the chat? That's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right. This is our final preseason broadcast. After today, we will be doing on Sundays. We will be doing the post game, the pregame, and the post game. So we're gonna be going to work. I know that a lot of us gonna probably be drunk after the post.
I think I'm drunk now.
I just know that you don't know what you're gonna see out of us. You don't know what you're gonna see out of us.
You gonna get on this panel, man. When them post games, man, after watching them football games, whether it's a win or a loss, you might find some fussing on this doggone panel, man. I'll tell you that.
So there might be some embarrassing moments. That might be. Look, get your popcorn ready because we are the baddest. We are the baddest. We're not going to hold. Well, look, we're not going to keep a professional cute face for anybody. We're not going to do it.
Hey, we that real on here, man. Doggone.
We that real.
It is what it is on here, man. Doggone. You come on here as you are, man. Doggone. It don't matter. Doggone. We comfortable on here, so. Doggone,
yes, sir.
That's different. That's what makes us different on this panel, man.
Okay, we got another person coming late. Here we go, Jason. But at least he's early. At least Jason decided. To come early. At least he decided. Because when the panel get full and everybody start asking me to drop people.
They gonna shout out to Jason because you know what? That's the earliest I done seen him come in the group chat. The last couple of at the last couple of seconds, man. Finally, we got him on time. I like that, Jason. There we go.
There we go. And then the early worm get the worm. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Worm, get the worm.
Who that, baby? How you feeling tonight, Jason?
I'm good, man. Hey, I got a bone to pick with you, man. Young Buck, we talking about the D line from the Dawn Patrol. Hey, don't disrespect the boy like that now. I got something for you.
Look, I wanted to tell him something too.
I'll check the whole D line right now.
Jason, I wanted to tell his ass something too.
Y'all already know I'm new school, so let me tell y'all right now.
I know.
Today, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about, Jason. I just didn't want to disrespect my son. I didn't know what he was talking about. He don't know nothing about the Wilkes. He don't know about Frank Warren. He don't
Frank Warren and Jim Wilkes
about Martin. He don't know that about Martin. He don't know about. I mean, come on. That D line was one of the reasons why the Dawn Patrol was able to get all them Hall of Famers. Don't you
Yeah.
ever disrespect. Don't you
Hey,
ever
man,
disrespect.
look, like I
They
said,
gotta
I'm
put Frank Warren up there, man.
new school. I like that Cam LeGlam. You know, I like that Anya Mata. You know, I like Davenport. You know, I like what we got
They
right now.
can't hold them boy jockstrap, man. They're too small, bro. Hey, bro, go back and look at the old tape and look how big Jim Wilkes was, man.
Hey man, look, nobody ain't discrediting their talent, man. I'm just saying, man.
Yes, sir.
What we got today, man. Hey, I love it both, man. I love both of the areas, man.
You know you can't tell these young people nothing. They think they know it all. These young people are talking about today's sport, and I just be quiet because that's my son. But trust me, I've been teaching him since a baby.
Hey man,
I've
you
been
gotta
teaching
get
him
it
since a
right.
baby.
Hey, that's old school,
Hey,
man. You
quiet
gotta
as
get
kept.
it
We didn't
right.
start playing football in 2006, causing a lot of people.
Hey,
Well,
man.
hold up, bro. You know, if y'all going D lines, bro, you know, look, you know, let's not go back to the 2000, you know, D
Oh
line,
Lord, he about
you
to go to
know,
with Norman
with
Hunt, the heavy
Leroy
lunch
Glover
money.
and Norman
Y'all about
Ham,
to
you
go
know,
with
and
the
Joe
heavy lunch
Johnson and
money.
Charles
I knew you
Grant.
was
Yeah,
gonna
right now.
say.
We
I
ain't
knew you was
finna
gonna talk
do
about the
that.
heavy lunch money. Leroy Glover and the boys. That is, whoa,
Joe
now,
Johnson, all them boys.
Jason,
Quiet
you
as
might need to
kept.
sit your ass down,
Joe
Jason.
Johnson was
I
a
don't know
beast,
now.
boy.
I don't know now, Jason. I don't know. That's a big debate,
Hey, look.
Jason.
Hey, I miss my boy number 91, Will Smith. Hey, rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Rest
Oh
in peace
man,
to
oh
Will
man.
Smith, man. That's my
Will
boy.
Smith out of the
That's my
University
boy right there.
of OU, Ohio State University. He was actually one of the very first Ohio State greats that came out of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? That was drafted to New Orleans Saints. Him and Malcolm Jenkins was pretty much one of the very first. Because you know we didn't have a pipeline through Ohio. That's not what the Saints were doing. The Saints was not going through Ohio. We even got Ironhead Haywood out of the University of Pittsburgh. So
Right.
So people don't really understand that the Saints ain't never was in this OU, LSU. Well, we did LSU. We did have a long pipeline. Eric Martin.
Hey,
Let me
Eric
holler
Martin.
before we get
That's
to
what I
that.
wanted to say.
Let me holler at Kanaja. Girl, you gonna sneak up on here like we don't
Oh
see
yeah,
you, girl.
you better open your mouth.
How you feeling tonight,
And all
girl?
this stuff. One of the main guys, one of the young ladies that be out here. You know, we got to give a lot of props to our ladies that come on the panel because guess what? We are the
Hey
best.
man,
Go ahead.
we got some soldiers on here, man. We got some soldiers, man. I'm telling you right now, our women just as strong as the men on here, man. I'm telling you, they just as fierce, man. There we go. We told
Y'all
you
see my shirt that I got on? Hold on. Let me see
I love the putty. I love
Ready.
the putty.
Get ready. Ready. Get ready.
I like.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Shout out
what
to
I like to see.
Brian. Shout out
That's
to
that
Brian.
CD
Shout out to
too.
Frost 504. Oh, y'all go. Look, I'm hyped and I'm not even drinking, y'all. I'm hyped and I'm not even drinking. And y'all know this is a natural high. Okay? Saints fans, this is a natural high. Normally I be hiding and slipping or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even be knowing. When y'all see that Florida Elite do this on Sundays, when y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
We already know what you be doing on the side, man. You don't even need to explain it, bro. We already know what you doing, bro.
Hey, I got a little trivia for y'all.
Go ahead, Jason.
Check this out. 1988 on the Saints roster, right? They had 6 players from the SWAC. Did anybody know that?
Who?
The Saints had 6 players from the SWAC on the roster in 1988.
Well, yeah, they had Terrence Small. Terrence Small was came from the SWAC.
He wasn't on that team. It was
He
Gene
wasn't on that
Atkins.
team. Let me see what that would have been. That would have been the
Gene Atkins
1990s,
was from
right?
FAMU. They had 6 of them. They all played.
Hey,
Well,
man, that's a great point, man. Doggone, the Saints was in that swag portal, man. They was getting.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure what happened between 1988 and now. Why is that? What happened to the SWAC line to the NFL?
The SWAC died off for a little minute, though, brother. They kind of died off overall. It was not the pipeline that kind of like dwindled. I know, Jason. I know you old and you like to keep that high. But Jack, that's why Deion Sanders is back in the
We're
fold.
better. Tell
They
them,
gotta
Jay.
respect that.
Hey, look, we know times changed over the years. You know, doggone HBCUs wasn't, ain't today like how it was back in the day. But doggone, it's getting back to that. Like Dad said, we got Dion, changing the game now, bringing them boys, putting them back on the map now. So doggone, we gonna start seeing more of them guys turn up in the league now, and doggone, we gonna finally put some light on them boys.
Look, you know what was crazy, bro? And I'm glad for the guy that got the Southern job, dog. But they was talking about Marshall Faulk was supposed to go to Southern.
Oh man.
Mm.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah,
and they had another guy that was supposed to go to I can't think of where he was supposed to go to, right? But as y'all bringing up, look,
Right.
I think they had kind of like, pushed the agenda of the black, athletes that was just going to the HBCUs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
I heard
point.
Aeneas Williams wanted that job too.
Who is that?
Aeneas Williams wanted that job too.
Right.
Yeah,
The
right.
Southern job. They didn't give it to him.
Bruh, look, and that's the issue right there, bro. Because they come on, man, look, these guys making six figures and they can't even hold nobody jock, but somebody who's dedicated, who's gonna give these guys what they need to keep these guys home. That's the other thing.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing. We want them, to stay home, man. We want our homegrown talent in the state. Doggone with. I don't like seeing these big time athletes we have. Maybe I'm just a homer. I don't know, but doggone is these boys. I see them going to these Alabamas, these Clemsons, all these other universities. When we, come on, stay home. Doggone. Doggone, you was born, raised up here, man. Why you do it for the boot, man? Do it for the hometown team, man.
And I respect Nick Saban that 1 year that he did do that when he grabbed all metros and the all states.
Right. It's different now, man. It's real different, man. Doggone, I don't know. A lot of these boys, man, just want to go ahead and ring chase now. That's all it is now. Doggone, whoever got the most, friends on 18, that's the area they're gonna go ahead and go.
That ain't good though, bro.
It's not.
Sad. It's sad though, but I try, I do say this, man. Doggone, I like what Brian Kelly's doing over there at LSU. Doggone, he found the right coaches to go ahead and keep the homegrown talent in the state. Doggone, I was kind of scared because Brian Kelly don't know nothing about no Louisiana. Doggone. So him coming here, it was like, oh Lord, he about to go recruit in the north,
Right.
Find all these doggone Yankees up there, but he doing his thing, I'm proud of him. He finding the talent and he keeping them home, and doggone that's good, doggone. You need that if you're gonna beat a Nick Saban,
Right.
I'm excited for them Tigers too, and before we even get into them Saints, we about to hear some quarterback news about who's gonna win that starting job over there at LSU too. So,
bruh, that guy from Arizona State, bruh, with the 4.340.
Yes, Jaden Daniels. He's looking
good.
Well,
I like Jaden, but let me tell you something. Y'all don't know nothing about Doug Nussmeier or Doug Nussmeier.
Garrett, no, it's Garrett.
No, will you listen, son? Because you're just too doggone young. You don't know nothing about Doug.
Oh, you talking about his dad? You talking about his dad?
That's the when you think the son get the doggone pedigree from. Okay, now you better came out of the University of Idaho State. Okay,
all right,
which it wasn't too much for the Saints, but I mean he has pedigree. Okay, so I like Nussmeier talent. Nussmeier talent. He's a big, strong quarterback, and don't sleep on Nussmeier just because you got the other brother. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that, Dad.
I think he fits the offense as far as similar to Joe Burrow. You see what I'm saying? So
I think he was part of the reason why Miles Brennan, left.
That's why he left. I think that is a big reason why they left. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
we're gonna get on Saints topic now because
we on the pregame show. I just want to kind of put that in there, but. Guys,
we had breaking news. You got the breaking news. Tell everybody about the
breaking news once again, guys. John DeShazier, the GOAT, on Twitter today has.
And shout out for all the love that you gave the baddest.
Yeah, man.
Show,
shout out to him, man. We
John
love you, man. But and he's battling with cancer and everything, still going strong, man. Couldn't even tell. You couldn't even tell this man's going through what he's going through right now, and he has not missed a beat out there. So shout out to you, man, and prayers up to you, man, because you're gonna beat it, man. You're looking awesome out there. But also, John reported that Jameis will be starting tonight. Yeah, he will be playing, and most of the starters that we look for. On Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons, we will be seeing tonight on the first couple of drives, maybe one or two possessions, we'll be seeing our starting, lineup out there today. So that's excitement, man. I'm excited for that, guys.
Yeah, because there was a lot of questions, and then they had a lot of questions about Alvin Kamara.
Yes,
still hearing stories. We got. There's the same guy that was after Deshaun Watson is now taking the case over with Alvin Kamara, and he wants blood. This guy is a money hungry man who wants blood, and he wants the NFL to actually suspend Alvin Kamara immediately. Okay, so it's all about money. It's not even about the guy he beat up. The guy was actually deserving of that ass whipping. You have to understand because as men, we are trained as men, as little boys, to protect women. Okay, and this guy was protecting his girlfriend. This guy was belligerent. He was heckling Alvin Kamara. Now, one thing I have to say is Alvin Kamara, you know better than this.
Right.
Your circle is. You have to understand that you are a celebrity, and by you being a celebrity,
he knows his platform. He knows his pedigree.
Yes, you have to understand that this is why you pay these other guys to whip ass. You don't go whipping ass. You pay them to whip ass, and you walk the hell away.
Right.
You don't go out there and jeopardize yourself. Okay, this is why I don't understand. And son, I want you to understand that as you get your career going on. Whoever in your damn circle, you got to tell them suckers that's like LeBron. Them dudes who ride with LeBron, they know the deal.
Right.
He got a whole clique. The whole clique, and trust me, you ain't gonna see LeBron James in no situation because they're gonna take the fall for LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just telling y'all young people that when you are a millionaire and a lot of these guys are very jealous because they can't. Everybody's not talented. Everybody don't have the ability to make it in the NFL or the NBA. You have to understand there's only a certain amount of gifted people in the world, and some people are jealous of athletes. So you know that they're going to try to come at you. You know the things that can happen. So don't put yourself in a situation where somebody can heckle you. Come at your woman because she called your old lady ugly. You know your damn woman ain't ugly. Okay? You know damn well your woman ain't ugly. So that guy, did you see that guy? I mean, I don't like to judge men, but goddamn, he the last person to be calling somebody ugly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I mean, goddamn. I mean, I know he was ugly because of the licks on his head.
So what happens as a man if you get your ass whipped? You just leave it at that. Why you
Jason, I was just about to get to that point.
Jason, come on now, Jason. That's the real world, Jason. You got to understand that this is a money thing. These guys are poor people, are not poor, probably tired of struggling. They can make a dollar off of. That's just like these ladies. Some of the ladies, not all of them, but a lot of these ladies like their opportunities. Okay, they see these guys. They know their profile. They're not gonna come after a guy like you and me. They're not going to do that. They're not coming after us. They want somebody who got money, damn it. Now, there's a situation, son, that you saw that allegedly what happened with the Buffalo Bills kicker. We're going to see if they have the same energy for the white guy for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
who allegedly would game raped a woman. So so we're gonna see if the same energies and everything apply as the same way as Deshaun Watson, who was not criminally criminally charged. He was just it was just speculation. So we're gonna see if this is gonna be the same thing by the NFL, or they're gonna keep this man, ban him out of football because this is way worse than this.
It's very interesting to me. Like
this is a black eye on the NFL right now.
I'm gonna hit this on 2 points. Okay, first with Alvin Kamara. Okay, not to say what he did was right. Okay, but I want to say a lot of people are blowing his situation out of proportion. Okay, he got into an altercation with another man. Okay, now if this was him with against another woman, now okay, we can blow this to the proportion that the NFL is, blowing it to. Like this was man on man crime right here. Okay, so I don't think this.
I don't know about that, there, EJ.
Yeah, EJ. Let me tell you something. EJ,
about 6 on 1.
If your men come over there and bust people in the head and almost kill you, so I mean,
let me say this too, though.
If it was 6 on 1, let the police handle it. And whatever they decide, that's what you go with. But the NFL still want to punish people, even though they don't get
Jason, if Jamie Foxx caught your tail out in the streets, bust you in the back of your head, you're going to sue Jamie Foxx.
You goddamn right, because you know better.
I'm going to bust Jamie Foxx in his fucking ass. He ain't going to bust me in the head.
If he caught your ass from behind with a bottle,
I ain't going to shoot nobody, though. I'm going to bust his ass. He might sue me.
Guys, the point I was trying to get to with Alvin Kamara is that, look, his suspension, it's not even about, him if he's getting a suspension, okay? It's about when he's getting in the suspension, okay? So what I heard was that he might not even be getting it this season, and it might be next season. So it should be, when he gets his suspension, it should be about 3 to 4 games. It shouldn't be nothing more than that. Like I can't see them suspending Alvin Kamara for that more than 4 games. If they take this to 8 games or even close to full season, that's I don't think that's right. To the Bills punter Erasia. That's a very interesting situation because we just had the Deshaun Watson process go on, and you know how that just played out. Now this man just allegedly been caught with 2 other college teammates that he been with, and was raping a woman. We talking about rape here. Okay, now Deshaun Watson was going under under the influence of
just being creepy.
Yeah,
just being creepy. Let's be honest. Just being creepy.
Okay, so we talking about rape compared to being a creep. Okay, so I'm really interested to see how the NFL handles this with this guy. Are they just gonna go ahead and give him the same type of suspension as Deshaun? Is it on the same level? I don't think so. I really think you need to be out of the league for that.
He should be out the NFL.
You should be out the league. Damn, this woman, I just don't understand why she went to a civil case instead of a criminal case. These are supposed to be allegedly gang rape. So if that should be criminal.
That's a crime.
Are they doing this? Are the parents doing this because they feel like that is going to take much longer, and they don't want to expose a younger person name, because you remember taking this female who is 16 years old into a situation like this.
And that's another thing. She's underage. She's underage. This is not like, okay, this is another grown woman. This is an underage female. So this is like negative on top of negative on top of negative here. So I ain't gonna lie, he should be buried under the jail from what I'm hearing. The things
and he's not locked up. About his time, he's not locked up. EJ. Some of the horrible stuff that I read was that blood, that she was bleeding and that she had bruises on her back, scratches, and her face was busted up and shit.
What are police at? Why they arrest him?
Well, the thing is, they're trying to go ahead and they're in the court system right now trying to get all the information about the story and everything. And they're just trying to go ahead and put him under trial to see and gather information to see. We're under America where you're innocent until proven guilty. So they're going to gather everything to see if
I don't know about all that.
He was wrong.
Well,
Okay,
if you're right.
we all going under alleged, protocols right here. We're not saying that he done it yet, but no woman makes up no story like that. Nobody.
That's kind of
somebody just makes up a story like that.
But son, if they make it up, I mean, she actually had the proof. They did a rape kit on her, and this is different than somebody just coming up with allegations.
Yeah.
She actually have semen. She actually had semen samples. They also had penetration. They did a rape kit on this woman. So this is way more extreme than the Deshaun Watson situation. So I'm waiting to see how the NFL, and this man just kicked the 82-yard punt.
Right. He was trending up in the league. He won the starting punting job over there for Buffalo. So I'm really interested to see where the NFL is about to, the way they're gonna lay this hammer down, because the way they've been moving lately, a lot of people are looking at the NFL like, man, y'all not moving in the right direction. Y'all not, moving where fans can watch your game and say, hey, y'all doing the right things. Goodell has to step up and show and put his foot down and say, hey, some of these things can't happen, and some of these things are being blown out of proportion. Some things, you gotta find out where's the line drawn. Show me, with certain situations, you got to start, doing the right discipline things. You can't sit there and bash everybody for the same things. So I'm really interested to see how this one's about to go down. That was a very trending topic that came up today, Dad, that you found, and man, and I saw that today, and that made me sick to my stomach, man, because that's like, there's plenty of players out there that's done stuff like that, and they're not getting caught up. They're not getting, the discipline that they need, man. And that's not.
Well, who's the former Seattle Seahawk, the white boy who actually who beat his woman? He actually beat his black wife. He beat her up badly, and we never heard from the story ever again. The NFL never let him back in the game. I do give the NFL credit.
I remember when,
but you never heard about this guy.
Ben Roethlisberger went through his little troubles and tribulations.
Yes, allegedly.
He went through the career fine. So like it's crazy how a lot of these stories are getting swept under the rug and nothing's being done about it. I want to see things get done the right way, so we won't have players that are thuggish people out there doing the wrong things and think they could get away with things in the league.
The Saints had a player like that. Everybody on the panel knows the Saints had Darren Sharper. I was a big fan of Darren Sharper.
We all
I would never thought that a man who is and no gay stuff. The man was.
We know what you about to say.
And I don't know how the hell that he needed to go drug people to get some sexual loving for some women.
That's unfortunate. It makes you delusional.
I'm be honest with y'all. I mean, they not to even make no excuses for these guys, but they in the NFL, these guys in the NFL, NBA, these sports gods, that's what they look at themselves as. They think they're gods out here and they can do whatever they want. They think they're above, the law.
Yes,
and it's a shame, just because you making money and people know you don't mean you can do what you want out here, It's really sad that, stuff like that has to be talked about, and really people need to learn about that. But I mean, I don't know, man. That type of stuff is head scratching to me. You work so hard through your life to get on a level like that. To be a professional, to go ahead and do the right things, and be in the league, and you mess yourself over by doing the wrong things once you get there. I never understood that.
EJ, you got to be a sick bastard to go state to state. Now, he didn't just do it in New Orleans. He went state to state on a ring.
Right.
On a ring. And so you don't go about, it has nothing to do with white. It has nothing to do with black. It has something to do with sick. When you're just a sick individual.
Right.
It has nothing to do with that.
Right.
They got some sick-ass bastards out here who just don't get enough. Who don't get enough of themselves. So
I heard Darren Sharper kept his mouth shut. He could have told on some old Saints players, and he didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he kept his mouth shut.
I heard he wasn't the only one doing that.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
And I tell you this, if it's found, I don't have no respect for them just because they Saints. I have no respect because of football, because I don't have daughters, but I have a wife. I have nieces. I got
hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Dad.
Up here.
It's not just about the women anymore. Men getting played with too, boys.
Yeah, men get great too.
Not being talked about.
And that's a story that's not being talked about. So
that is not being talked about, man. Doggone the
emasculating them.
Yes. Doggone that happens.
But we're gonna get back to football. And what you think the Saints need to focus on tonight? The run game or the passing game? What are we? Because we're right now in camp. Nick Underhill has been giving up some juice, and right now in camp, the Saints defense mostly has been dominating the offense, which is normal for those who know football. Knows that it's normal. The defense always have an edge over the offense. So what do you guys think about that, Hup?
Well, I mean, hey, bro, it's just like you just said. You know, the defense gonna always, because I mean, you don't have as many plays, you know, and I mean, I wasn't really a defensive guy, you know, coming up, but you know, it's basically, you know, you running cover 3, you running man, you blitzing or whatever. You know, it's not too much that you gotta actually, you know, decipher as a defensive player, you know. Minus that, okay, well, you know, as a wide receiver, okay, man, am I running a hook? Am I running a slant? Am I running an in? Am I running an out? Am I running a fly? You know? So, you know, it goes a lot of ways. So, you know, but these people have their days, and, you know, from what said is that, you know, the offense has good days and the defense has better days. But, you know, it just seemed like right now, the defense is more up to par, ready to go. And I think you may have said this maybe 2 episodes ago. You know, are we ready for a 2000 Ravens team where all we need is 10, 12 points to win the game?
I'm really going to appeal to EJ. I'm gonna take this back to you. You are the host, but I want to ask you, host, about the importance of the special teams, something that's been very I mean, we talk about all the other positions, but I think we lost a lot of games due to the kicking game, and it hurted the New Orleans Saints more than just as much as losing Jameis as a quarterback.
Well, so I'm glad you brought that up to me. Before I even get to that, though, I want to kind of backtrack to what you were just saying about that defense. I kind of expected, you know, my defense in this Who Dat Nation to go ahead and rock that offense. I mean, I think we know what our strength is, and that's that doggone defense we have over there. That defense is by far better than what our offense is. I think we all can agree with that on this group chat. You know, doggone, it's like, I wouldn't panic. I wouldn't sit there and panic to say that, okay, the offense is not doing well. Okay, it's just practice, guys. You know, doggone, what you want to see from your offense in training camp is doggone, you just don't want to see them turning over the ball so much. And you just want them to be efficient. Make the plays they're supposed to make, okay? They're not going to win and bust the defense, but every play out there, it's not going to go like that. You know, it never has. In practice, in the practice setting, your defense is supposed to go cause your offense hell. That's just what it is. Okay. Now it would be different if I was just saying, you know, all right, the backups, third stringers, you know, second stringers, even doggone and sitting there and tearing up my offense. All right, maybe I'll go ahead and get a little afraid for that. But you know, more than anything, I'm not worried about that. Now, as far as special teams, guys, special teams is important. We don't talk about it, you know, because it's not the glitz and glamour of the offense and the defense. But, man, you need a good special teams. And Will Lutz, baby, I'm glad you're back. Because you know what? We needed you, boy. Last year, I was sick to my stomach seeing doggone field goal kickers missing field goals. That was something I never had to really worry about over the years with the Saints is us having a consistent kicker. Will Lutz used to come in the game, hit doggone 55-yarders, 57-yarders, and doggone, it was normal to us. When he was gone last year, guys, doggone, we missed that. We missed that badly. And doggone, to have him back, he's only missed 2 field goals in training camp, guys. After that injury, and he had a really bad abdomen injury. For him to come back and he only missed 2 field goals in training camp, guys, you got to be fired up for that, man. Doggone, I'm excited to see Will Lutz back out there on that field, man. And doggone, and another good point about the special teams as well is that, you know, a lot of these players tonight, I want to see a lot of these special teamers, doggone, go down and hit somebody. Make a tackle, man. Doggone, act like you want to make this doggone team because you are important too. Doggone, they got electrifying kickoff returners and punt returners in this doggone league. And guys, dang it, I don't want to see one returning one on my doggone team. So I need you to hit somebody, man. Doggone, that's what I want this year. So, hey, man, I'm excited for the special teams, and special teams is important, man.
Okay,
special shout out to Chris McCann. Special shout out LSU, Chris McCann. He said,
"Hey, I like the record, 12-5, NFC South champs.
Yeah,
hey, I expect to see a Super Bowl with that record. I like that.
We're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna ask everybody before we get off this last line, because this is our last preseason. So I'm gonna ask all you guys about y'all predictions of the New Orleans Saints, where you see. And I'm talking about be honest, objectively, and be honest. Don't just be a homer.
Right. Don't be just a Saints fan. We all know what being a Saints fan is. Hey, we going 17-0. Hell no. You know damn well we ain't going 17-0. Don't be realistic. All right.
Well, look, I just just want to add to the the special team, because ain't nobody talking about the drug test we had to give to my man.
Hey, Blake is going on, baby.
Hey, bro, but they did the same thing to Morstead. Morstead kicked a 60, 70-yard field punt, and he get a drug test right after.
Right,
but they didn't drug test the guy who just was accused.
Right, Arabia.
That's funny. Beat him by 1 yard.
That's funny. That's real funny, man.
Is it with New Orleans players? You tell me. I don't get it.
Hey, it's something about it, bro. Doggone Goodell don't like the boys, man. They don't like us. We were just talking about this in the weekly report. Man, like, I don't know what's going on with them. Why they hate us so much? Gosh, man, doggone it. Look, we done went through Katrina. Doggone, y'all should be loving on us, man. Come on, now. Damn. Get off our backs.
Hey, bro, I got a whole funny story, dog, and I don't know how true it is.
Go ahead,
but this was like right after the Super Bowl, that Roger Goodell and Jerry Jones were having dinner. And Sean Payton was actually at the same restaurant and drunk the wine that he had specially for Roger Goodell. So I don't know how true that story is, but it just seemed like he's had it out for the Saints since then.
No, bro, no.
We cannot no longer talk about Sean Payton. Rest in peace, Sean Payton. Rest in peace,
yes, sir.
Sean Payton. Because now there's a new regime, and let me tell you something. A lot of haters out there still gonna say, "Well, we got Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen never won." Well, you gotta understand, if you are a good observer, you're a good analyzer of the game, you'll realize that your first stop does not mean that's your best stop. There are many coaches in the NFL who have failed in a first setting. You got a guy right now who's taking over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who have the same identical record as Dennis Allen, the head coach of Tampa Bay right now.
Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles have the same identical record as Dennis Allen, but they consistently talk about the Saints losing Sean Payton, and not talking about the fact that Bruce Arians is a Super Bowl winning head coach also.
Right.
The fact that we have seen throughout our history, we have seen George Seifert, who was a defensive coordinator, took over for Bill Walsh, won the Super Bowl. We have seen Pete Carroll in his first regime with the Jets was a loser. We have seen the Cleveland Browns with Bill Belichick. He was a loser. So your first stint does not mean that this is going to be a bad job. I actually like what you said in the weekly report, EJ, when you was talking about the fact that Dennis Allen is bringing something to the Saints. He's bringing swag. He's bringing that hunger to the Saints. We needed a new coach. We needed a new fresh air.
Hey, look,
we needed a new person.
Hey, I'm behind you, dog. Doggone, I'm ready to run through a wall with you, DA, because look, doggone, he got me hyped about that defense. Doggone, he already was doggone that defensive king, that defensive mindset, doggone king over there, doggone. And the fact that I'm gonna make y'all laugh real quick, man. Doggone, what's going on with DA Walk, man? I don't know what's going on with D.A. Walk, man. He man, like he a bad chick, man. Doggone, I don't know, bro. Somebody in New Orleans get that man Walk straight.
Oh my God! Get him right, my God! I didn't make him say this. I did not make him say this, y'all. I don't know what the hell.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, man.
My daughter said he looked gay.
But this is the baddest sports podcast, man. We gonna talk about stuff like this, man. I just gotta bring that up to y'all, man. Doggone, somebody gotta get that man Walk right. But look,
hey, bro, look. He was in Atlanta for a year. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, we got some Who That Nation fans that are gay. Okay, we're not gonna pay that. We
ain't gonna go that route.
We're not gonna go that now.
Other than that, DA, I'm 10 toes behind you, dog, because you know why? You got that dog in you, bro. Doggone. You got some dogs back there in that secondary that's ready to ride for you. You got some boys on that D-line that's ready to ride for you. You got somebody on that linebacking court that's ready to ride for you, man. So you're doing something right. Doggone, offensively, I don't think, doggone, you need to worry so much on offensively because you already got a great offensive mind in Pete Carmichael. So you don't even need to stress about that. So, DA, hey, do what you got to do, dog. Doggone, it's all on you. Doggone, it's your football team, man. Doggone, nobody ain't challenge you no more. You ain't got to worry about Sean Payton no more. Doggone, breathing down your neck every time a defensive play don't go your way. Doggone, it's your team now, bro. Handle your business, man. Doggone, I'm excited about DA, man. They need to start respecting DA because he's got a resume that is better than a lot of coaches in this league. You know, everybody just want to judge him because of the Raiders instance when he played with the Raiders and he didn't have nobody with the Raiders, man. Doggone, he didn't have no team over there, man, to coach them like that. So I'm excited for him, bro.
Now let me ask you a question. What who's on the bubble? You know, this is the last preseason game. What veteran that you expect that a lot of people don't expect to get cut, and what veteran do you expect to make this football team?
Zach Bond.
Zach Bond.
What do you expect him to? No, what do you
get cut?
To get cut.
To get cut? Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask it like this, guys. I'm gonna put it to y'all in this terms. Give me a name of somebody, and I'm gonna start off with this. Give me a name of somebody who you think, a big name. Okay, somebody who you really think gonna make this roster. You gave me Zach Bond. Okay, I can agree with you on that because Zach Bond has not showed me.
I disagree. Zach Bond is a special team guy, and they value special teams in New Orleans. He may not be a great linebacker. Look, y'all remember Craig Robinson for many years. Craig Robinson made the team on special teams. So I see him making his football team basically just because of his special teams.
I agree with that, but Zach Bond got to step up. He got to step up.
The reason that I'm mentioning Zach Bond, I think I said this last week, you know, I'm not going to give you $500,000 to run down on kicks and punts when I got somebody
But he's still on his rookie deal. He's still on his rookie deal.
You did make that point, man.
Hey, but you 3-4 years into your rookie deal.
No, yep. You don't have to give him that. You don't have to tender him. Okay, so you could basically go buy. He's cheap. He's very cheap right now. He's not making no money. Okay, he's not making no money. It's half of that money is not guaranteed. So he's not making no money. Okay, so right now, you want to keep these young guys. Zach Bond, I know you guys want to see a lot of these guys on the football field as far as like playmakers. Some guys are just meant to be the do the dirt that nobody else want to do. Some guys are special team
gurus?
I think for me, it's got to be Traquan. I think Traquan is going to be used right now as doggone either he going to get cut or he will be on trade bait. I promise you guys, because look, right now, after this last preseason game, remember, guys, we don't have next week for another preseason game. So a lot of next week is going to be a lot of moves going to happen for the Saints. We just mentioned this at the beginning of this episode that
Norman guy in the house.
Nick already brought this up that doggone the Saints are looking to make some trades, some moves. I think Traquan, you gonna be used as some trade bait, man. Dog, I love you, man. You came on this chat, man, but you haven't showed me nothing this preseason, man. You haven't showed me enough.
What you think you gonna get for him, though? Ain't nobody gonna get that.
Well, look now, you'll be surprised how many people out there looking for a receiver. Lord, going,
Right now, the Jets are right now trying to get rid of Denzel Mims. So this might be a situation where the Jets might want.
I would go to the Dolphins right now. I would go to the Dolphins straight up and be, hey, give me Gieske and I'll give you Traquan Smith. I would do that.
As far as this go, as far as you talking about Traquan Smith, first of all, Traquan Smith has not had the opportunities in this year preseason.
Agreed.
Let's just be fair. Let's just be fair that the sad ass quarterback who's throwing him the football. Let's just be honest. Come on.
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. But look, what has he been doing in training camp?
Callaway not even getting a lot of balls.
What has he been doing in training camp though? That's my question. Yeah, I haven't heard enough from him for me to say, Traquan, you gonna stay on this roster, because in training camp, yes, you made up a great point, Dad. Yes, Ian Book is not giving Traquan Smith the ball like that. He's been playing like booty out there, and we all know it. Ian Book need to get cut. He need to get on that damn practice squad. Going, Traquan Smith hasn't showed me enough with Jameis Winston out there in training camp to tell me that he needs to make this roster. That's why I'm saying Traquan needs to go on that trade list.
But one of the things, I was listening to Nick Underhill, and I like to listen to John DeSasia. I like to listen to the local experts and Mike Triplett and some of these guys. One of the things that Bobby Aber said, and I know y'all gonna say Bobby, but Bobby is a former NFL player, and listening to Mike Deterier, I did get some information that did make sense. You got to remember Traquan is underrated as a blocker. He's a blocking wide receiver.
I agree with
everybody in the system is not going to block. Okay, so it may come down to the fact that we're going to move that guy to running back, the young man
Kirk Merritt.
And then it may come down to Deshaun.
Running back.
Yeah, we want to see what Deshaun Dixon is going to do tonight. This is going to be Traquan last chance. I'm not going to be able to take up for you, Traquan, after tonight. You're going to have to bust your ass, man, because you and Troutman have been disappointing me for the last 2 years. Troutman has actually stepped up. Troutman has actually made this team. He's no longer on the bubble. He's making this football team.
He's going to make that football team.
So they say if you don't hear somebody, they're making a football team. You don't hear Andrews Pete. Now, how many times we heard Saints fans say, let's get rid of Andrews Pete? We have not heard any
proud of Andrews Pete. I'm proud of him so far.
Andrews Pete has been solid. Okay.
You know who else, doggone, I'm proud of? Cesar Ruiz. Cesar Ruiz is handling his business.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Keep going.
Tell me why right now. Tell me why right now,
Keandra, you're going based on his rookie season.
No.
The next year is development. Have you seen him give up a play in preseason? Have you seen it?
Yes, I did.
Some of the film.
If I can show you the film, I'll pull it up right now, but I'm at work. But I'm at work. I'll show you the film right now.
I need her to tell me right now why she feel that way.
Okay, I'll tell you this. A whole week, 7 whole days, like Tony Braxton said, has passed by since the last game, and I still remember this particular play. So here we are. Tony Jones catches a pass in the backfield from Ian Book. You know what I'm talking about? He's running a big game. Here goes Cesar Ruiz. He misses the block. He ain't even pinched the dude, first of all. Second of all, he knocks Tony Jones down. How you knock your own player out the play?
Man. I was like, oh, Lord.
All right.
He would have been in the end zone.
All right.
Touchdown.
He had one bad play. Last year he had multiple bad plays.
Oh, I know.
Last year, I think he's the reason why Drew Brees got hurt because God damn it, Andrews Pete and Caesar Regine, whatever his name, they have caused the greatest quarterback in NFL history, in my opinion, because I'm a Saints fan. I mean, come on now. They cut his career short.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, we were spoiled. We were spoiled with Carl Nicks and Jari Evans.
You're right.
Yes. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I don't think we'll ever see that again.
There was 2 instances we remember Drew Brees, doggone, really getting mangled out there. All right, I'm gonna name one with the 49ers.
And we got him on the team. We got the same dude who tore his ass up is on our football team.
Right.
I know. See, and the second instance is Aaron Donald. When Aaron Donald came up, all right. Well, I know y'all remember them moments. Aaron Donald, and you can look as an offensive lineman, you can't really get mad because Aaron Donald do that to everybody. All right, I ain't gonna even get too mad at the lineman for that way. All right,
there's a lot of people could not block Aaron Donald. Okay,
a
lot of people who could not get. I just asked these big ass men just to get in the way. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Bronze. I tell people just to get in the goddamn way. You're 300 pounds. You can't even get in the way. You can't even touch the man.
You can't even pinch it. You didn't even pinch the man.
Hey man, doggone, I like Penning though. Penning doggone.
Oh, I like it, Penning.
I like him too.
I like his aggressiveness, man. He excites me every week, man, because against the Packers, I don't know if y'all seen the video, and yes, Cesar Ruiz did great on this play as well. Trevor Penning threw this D lineman about 5 yards down the field, and then he grabbed Cesar Ruiz, doggone D lineman, and doggone slammed him with Cesar Ruiz. So I was like, man, if we see that this year, man, I'm telling you.
What I like about Trevor Penning is the fact that even if you beat him, he's still gonna find a way to hurt you.
Right.
He's still gonna come back and hit somebody.
Right.
You teach kids in football that don't quit the play. You keep on playing, and even if you mess up, because let me tell you something, you're not going to get perfect players. They're going to make mistakes. They're definitely going to make a lot of mistakes. We got this because they got to grow in their rookie year. So he's going to give up some plays, y'all.
Hey man, he makes you think twice before you go against him. He really make you think twice before you decide to just run up in there and try to attack him.
He's very nasty. He's very nasty. That's Kyle Turley all over again, y'all.
Man, when I tell you he's so strong,
you need physical guys in the trenches. Well, you need because let me tell you something. We're no longer going to be a finesse team. Under this Pete Carmichael system, we're no longer going to be finessing the ball down the field. We're going to be a balanced football team, and if we're going to get first downs, or we're going to get that gain at the goal line, we're going to have to be able to run the football. We're going to have to be very physical in the trenches. And we got to rely. And one thing about Andrews Pete, he may not be a good pass blocker, but he is great at
run blocking.
Good run blocker.
Very good run blocker.
So we got to play to our strengths. We cannot make Jameis, something you said about 3 weeks ago, Keandra, don't put Jameis in a situation. He's not Drew Brees. He's Jameis Winston. We have to go with his strengths. We cannot let him go vertical all the time.
Right.
And he has to learn how to chunk the ball down like he was doing last year.
Take it down.
The running backs. Throw that. Look, the running backs can get a lot more. He said that too on his interview. He said that I have grown to learn that I don't have to do everything with my arm. I can actually throw it to these playmakers. The Saints. Let me tell you about Hardy, y'all, who used to be formerly known as Harris.
Harris.
This guy is going to be a weapon in the Saints offense. He's going having him and Chris Olave. These are guys that's going to be. You're going to have.
It's so
Saints
dangerous, man. It kind of makes me think, though, that I'm glad you brought that point up because it really kind of makes me go like, I don't know if he's going to be there next year. You know, Deontay Hardy is so good because we just drafted Chris Olave. And now you put Deontay Hardy with that. So both of these guys.
But son, I don't know if we're going. But son, you don't know if we're going to keep Juice next year. We don't know if Landry is taking a pay cut to be with New Orleans. Okay,
you're right.
You're not. What are we going to do? Just let wide receivers walk because the Saints got to keep Hardy. You have to keep a guy. That's not look. When the last time the Saints had a guy like Hardy was Brandon Cooks. You don't have. You cannot coach speed. You got to have as much speed on his football team. Chris Olave and Hardy are different guys than a Michael Thomas and a Juice Landry. These guys are big possession wide receivers who can go over the top. We're not expecting these guys to do that. Okay, I just don't. And do you guys expect the Dwayne Washington to make this football team? Let's talk about the running back.
Oh, Dwayne's gonna make this football team.
Yeah.
For one reason only, and that's because of special teams. I think he even did enough to say, "Hey guys, if y'all need me at running back, doggone, y'all can do that." In the Texans,
don't fumble the damn ball, though. Fumble the damn ball.
Yeah,
but that wasn't him, was it? I thought that was the guy we drafted this season. What's his name?
Smith.
Yeah, he the one that fumbled at the goal line.
We didn't draft him. He was an unrestricted. But him and he fumbled too, but he recovered. He recovered his own fumble. Okay.
You know what was funny though? Not seeing seeing Xigbo being cut. That was crazy.
Oh, they cut him?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, bro, you got too much jitterbug, bro. It's not.
Go get Kenyon Drake. Do you go get Kenyon Drake?
No, I think we good.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna see if we gonna tonight.
Hey, that's what I said on the weekly report. I said, I think we're fine with Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, and Tony Jones Jr. backfield. You can. I'm not against going ahead and get a Kenyon Drake. I mean, if he's out there and he wants to come,
Drake can bring the ability of catch. Kenyon Drake can do P.I. Thomas. He has the ability of catching the ball. He could be the next P.I. Thomas catching that football. I'm telling you, Kenyon Drake he has a lot of strengths in catching the football, and he can actually run the football. I know that we love our guys, but we got to see these guys play their last preseason game tonight. Everybody is on the bubble tonight. Okay, I'm not talking about our normal guys. I'm talking about a lot of these guys are on the bubble.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is the last chances right here. This is your last impression to go put on the football team and say, "Hey, I want to be on your team," and not only just for your team. For other football teams, doggone, maybe you just not meant for the Saints. Maybe you meant for another roster, so doggone, you got to play your butt off, man. Doggone, act like you want to be in the league right now. It's not just about acting like you want to be a Saint. You want to be in the NFL right now. So doggone, do what you got to do and handle your business, man. Somebody going to find you. Doggone, I'm really interested to see, guys, Kirk Merritt in the backfield. It was very interesting and telling to me that the receiving coaches said, "Man, hey, I think you got
Ty Montgomery.
You got talent in that backfield." So I'm very interested to see him get some carries in that backfield. Kirk Merritt is special with that football, and I really want to see what he looked like running the football too.
Well, they had Ty Montgomery, and you got to think about the Atlanta Falcons starting running back.
Cordell Patterson.
Cordell Patterson. These guys were wide receivers converted over to running back, and it's a special skill. It's a special skill. This guy Kurt Merrick is a big wide receiver. Which is now a big running back. He's 6'1", and he's 221 pounds. The last time we had a 6'1" guy against Latavius Murray, and he was a little bit. Then we had Deuce McAllister. So we'll see. I'm saying
I also want to
he's
say
like a
this
Debo
too,
Samuels. Yeah, Christopher said he's like Debo Samuels.
I want to say this
and
too,
if he's
guys.
like, that's a big statement, Debo Samuels. I hope so.
Look for Bradley Roby to also be on the trading market.
Oh, I hope
Yeah,
not.
get him out of here.
I hope not.
I hope. Look,
I hope
Dad,
not.
I'm with you. I hope the Saints keep him.
It's super
I hope they keep him.
Not.
I hope they keep him, but it's just it don't look like doggone the Saints will keep him because we have so many DBs, guys. It's so much talent we have back there. When I tell y'all that secondary is deep, like who do you want? Doggone, who do you want, doggone, out there to go cover your receiver because we got everybody for you. Doggone. So Roby is a great, he's a good guy to have to go ahead and say, if you want a Gieske or you want a Kareem Hunt, you can throw him out there. You can go ahead and say,
I see Roby going to Miami Dolphins. I see the Roby going to Miami Dolphins.
I would go ahead and be like, hey, Browns, we got a good quarterback over here out here. Go ahead and take him.
Are you giving up on Troutman? Are you giving up on Taysom Hill? Are you giving up on Crew? Do you feel like these guys are not? Are you giving up on our guy, number 83,
Juwan Johnson?
So do you feel that it's a drastic need to go get a tight end right now? I don't think it is. I think we got good.
I don't think it's drastic.
They're not giving up Gesicki. I'm sorry. They're not giving him up.
But I'm gonna be honest.
He's a trade bait. He's trade bait right now.
I'm gonna be honest.
Gesicki.
I'm gonna be honest though. Wow. If we get a Gieske, doggone well, we ain't talking about tight ends no more if Gieske come on that roster.
Yeah, Gesicki, that would be a wrap.
I mean, that's a wrap on the tight end run right there. Doggone, you don't have to worry about tight end with somebody like Gieske on your roster, Doggone, and not to say that I'm giving up on Adam Troutman or Taysom Hill. I'm not giving up on that at all, or Juwan Johnson. Because I think all three of them gonna make this roster. Doggone Lucas Crew and doggone Vanette. I'm sorry, y'all boys gonna get cut. Doggone, that's just what it is right now.
Vanette, you could trade Vanette. He's a great blocking tight. He's a great blocking tight end. He's a guy that's a savvy vet. I can see them getting a late round, 7th round pick for him, just to get him on a team and stuff like that. So the Saints can make a couple of moves to help this football team, and they still can go out. I like the pickup of the linebackers, Eric Wilson. I like Eric Wilson. I like Bosket, John Bosket. These are guys I want to see. John Boxes. I want to see these guys tonight and one more time, just one more, and see. Hey, you know what? Do we need to go trade some of these players to get a high guy like the guy from Chicago who wants
Roquan Smith.
So
interesting.
Because would the Chicago Bears want to upgrade their cornerback situation? You know what I'm saying?
Trying to go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah. So look. Let me tell you something. He ain't trying to go nowhere. The NFL, the Tampa ain't got the cap situation to get a Roquan. Okay.
I don't think he can to go to Tampa Bay even if he wanted to right now.
That's a hit.
I think Roquan is in a situation where he told everybody that he's going to bet on himself. The Bears told him that they wasn't going to give him that long-term contract yet. They want to see more. So he's betting on himself right now. So he's going to do everything he can this year to go ahead and show the league that he's one of the best in the league, which is kind of a gamble. You never want to do that with yourself. Injuries happen. But I think Roquan will be good enough to go ahead and show everybody how valuable he is. He's already requested the trade, but I don't think he has a say on where he wants to go. It's about where the Bears want him at this point. He got no power over that.
We're very deep, son, at the defensive line position. That's another place where I can see that because you got Taco Charleston. There's a lot of guys on that D line, and I don't see the same.
I think a lot of them D tackles are gonna get cut. I think a lot of them D tackles.
You could trade somebody that needs a D. The NFL always did. I'm just looking at situations where we can upgrade, where we can get somebody that we need. Okay, that can help this football team as far as like positions, extra positions that I still like. I'm agreeing with you, son. I think that you may see some kind of trade before they cut a certain player. At least try to trade these players before.
I really feel like this is the point in the season when Mickey Loomis and DA right now are going to be very aggressive. Okay, they're going to look at something that they really need. And they're going, well, we're going to find out which position it really is, which position they're looking at right now and saying, hey, we need to go ahead and fill this position of need. But it's going to be a move right before the season starts, I believe, that somebody's going to be, traded for. Doggone, I want to say two guys tonight. Glue, you done lost your mind. If you think
that's right. Who is this guy?
First of all, we know Glue it must be something. He said he beat up his cousin at the club. Your cousin shouldn't have been messing with no doggone women. She shouldn't be disrespectful. He shouldn't have been disrespectful to a woman. Okay, so he got his ass whipped. Okay, Glue. So this might not be the channel for you, Glue. Block his ass.
Glue must have been sniffing Glue.
Go get out of here with all that, man.
Oh, that was your cousin.
Who am I? Let's get. We're gonna block him out of here. I can't.
Hey, Glue. Look, I'm gonna say this to Glue though. I'm gonna be honest. Look, I understand that's your cousin and everything, and doggone
your cousin.
And doggone you understand that situation happened. But you just said something that is crazy. Why would the Saints do something like that? Why would they cut one of their most valuable players?
You know how many teams that's going to be up to come pick up Alvin Kamara?
Exactly. Like, come on now.
Over beating up a man.
At least trade the man if you're going to get rid of him.
Man. You're talking crazy right now.
You're not allowed in here. I don't give a damn if that's your cousin. That's my cousin. Your cousin shouldn't have been up that disrespectful to that man's woman. Got his ass whipped.
Derek, to answer your question, the Saints are cap strapped a little bit right now. All right, guys. The Saints have made a lot of their moves when a lot of their money is going towards Jarvis Landry and Tyrann Mathieu. And they're still trying to work trying to get Eric McCoy, signed and get him signed long term. So the Saints don't have a lot of room as far as cap space goes. Next year is going to be really funny to see the Saints work their magic again with the cap.
Shout out to Nubian Queen in the house.
Hey, we all talk about the Bears on here, but hey, doggone, if you want to talk,
she can talk about the Bears. She's a part of my Indian tribe.
I know.
Well, look, you want to talk about the Bears? Send us Roquan.
Yeah, there you go. Send us Roquan.
Send us Roquan Smith.
Send us Roquan. So good. Send us Roquan. And tell her if she want to join any time to talk about her Bears, she can. Doggone, anybody can talk about that team.
To talk about your team. We're not going to be like that. We're going to let you hear that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Who That Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Let me bring this up, guys. Let me talk about this matchup. The Chargers, guys. And I know I alluded to this earlier, but you couldn't ask for a better matchup before going into the season to measure yourself against. Justin Herbert. One of the top quarterbacks, I believe, in this league, man. Keenan Allen, the Chargers have revitalized their secondary with J.C. Jackson over there, man. This is a great test for our Saints to go ahead and go up in there. We at home, we get our fans, we get our starters to play and everything. This is a good test to go ahead and get your starters a couple of possessions. I ain't say play the whole, first half. I ain't say all that. A couple of possessions to go ahead and get their feet wet and get ready for this season, man. I like the matchup. I really like the matchup. Just gonna tell me a little bit more about who the Saints are tonight. I'm really excited for it, guys. Doggone, is there anything y'all want to see?
Well, some we down to that section. Y'all want to ask about after you talk about the Chargers. I want you to bring up the season predictions. Okay, go ahead.
I got you. But hey, guys, who y'all looking at on that Charger side that kind of intrigues y'all, man? Doggone about tonight. I'm gonna start with you, Hump.
Well, I mean, look, Gotta go with our top paid safety, Derwin James.
Yes, man.
know?
Yes.
So if he can stay healthy, he would be a problem for the year.
Yeah.
I'm not counting our game.
I think they're not gonna let him play in this game. But yes, Derwin James is a big doggone addition on that football team. That doggone just got the bag over there for the Chargers, man. Doggone that's the dog over there, man.
Hey, I hate to cut y'all, but I always read the chat, and the person asked me on Twitter, Trevor Penning is a white supremacist and he don't like black people. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me explain to you, sir. Listen. We don't care. Okay, as long as he plays.
That's a question.
Listen. We don't care what he is off the field. That's his problem. If he don't like black people, you got to play with a whole bunch of black people. There's a lot of these people on these football teams who don't have the. You'll find out. We don't know what Tom Brady is. We don't know if Tom Brady likes black people.
I just want to answer
I'm saying in general, we don't know the people. We don't know people until you know people. So until I see him do some shit, I don't really give a damn. It's black
in front of Clan Drake, to answer your question, man, as the analyst I am on Twitter, I'll be just Twitter searching, and I'll be looking around, and I do my little analyst, look-ins and my connections. I haven't heard of nothing like that from Trevor Penning. I haven't seen anything from any of our reporters around say that he's like that.
I don't know.
I've never heard of that, but if he is, man, as long as he keep that to himself, I guess we fine. Doggone, I'm not supporting it. I don't, damn well I don't like nothing like that. But look, Trevor, all Trevor got to do is play football at the end of the day, man. It really don't matter what these guys do on their personal lives. Doggone, we don't know these guys on a personal level like that anyway. So doggone, they just playing football. Doggone, like I said, I'm not saying that's the way he acts or how he does. No way he's racist. Make no sense. Yeah, Chris,
it don't make sense.
I'm on your side on that one.
Because you would have heard this. You would have heard this all over.
Yeah,
there's no way in the world we would have heard this, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, I think we would have heard
trying to debunk what you're saying, brother, but we would have heard this.
Yeah, I think we would have heard this right now, though.
Now go ahead. Heart makes the man. KT makes the skin.
Heart makes the man, KT the skin. I agree with you, Randall Baker. Hey, look, man, dog. At the end of the day,
we're not gonna on this channel. Let's please not talk race, okay?
we not about dividing on here, doggone. It's not about all that. At the end of the day, they brothers on that football team, doggone. They come together for one goal, and that's to win football games together. So, doggone, he must doggone like some type of people on his team, doggone, because he know doggone well. If any of his teammates find out anything like that, I think he'd get his tail whooped up in that locker room. So, I mean, I don't think.
He playing with Cam Jordan in them. I know. I'm not going to say you're wrong, Jake. I don't know, but I'm just telling you right now. It's not.
Yeah, that don't sound like him. I don't think that's Trevor Penning, man.
Put that fool with the rest. First of all, the Saints did all the background checks. They're not gonna bring nobody like that in the locker room, man.
Right. Not organization.
I mean, so please put that somewhere else with that.
I think the Saints done enough background information on Trevor Penning to know what kind of person he is. I don't think they would, let him in the locker room if they knew. I mean, I don't think they would do that to bring him around.
You have a great time,
that.
Christopher. You have a great time. You're getting ready for the.
Hey man, Christopher, I'm glad you hyped, man. Doggone, it's a great night, man. Doggone, you enjoy yourself tonight, man.
And you are now a new moderator, Christopher. You have showed up like almost every time since you subscribed. So I have made you a moderator, and so always remember to hold down the chat, my brother. You are welcome to the baddest sports show for life. Okay.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start with this. With the predictions, because this is the final preseason game. This is the final time we'll go ahead and do this pregame show before our first game this season. So I want to know, guys, the most important question this year. And look, Keep it real. Hey, I don't want to hear 17-0 because it ain't real. It ain't real. All right. Tell me y'all predictions for this New Orleans Saints football team.
We're gonna keep this recorded. We're gonna come back to this tape.
We're gonna come back to this. I need to hear.
We're gonna talk about Jameis Winston. We're gonna talk about how many touchdowns he's gonna have, how many interceptions Keandra, how many interceptions he's gonna have, how many we're gonna talk about Michael Thomas. I want to hear this right now before 7 o'clock.
I need to hear right now in 3 categories: the record of the New Orleans Saints. I need to hear where they will finish in the division, and I need to hear whether they will be going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl.
And we being realistic, right?
Yes, we being realistic.
Honest opinions.
Hump, I'm starting with you, man.
I got 11-6, division champions, Super Bowl bound.
I like that. I like that. All right. Okay. That's a good start. Jason, what you got?
If they stay healthy, 12-5.
Okay.
Win the division and go to the playoffs. After that, I don't know. You know how the playoffs is.
All right.
Yeah, that's the real Saints fan.
Right.
What you got, Kanaja?
Well, I agree. I agree with everything he said. 12-5. Okay. I will say either first or second place in the division and playoffs.
Okay.
But if we do a Super Bowl run, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for it.
Okay. Every 504, what you got for me?
11-6. 11-6. 11-6. And the Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
So hang on. You didn't tell me what's going on in that division. You believe we'll win that division?
The Saints is not winning the division. The Buccaneers are going to repeat win the division. The Saints are going to beat the Buccaneers in the playoffs this time.
Okay.
And the Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I like that. All right. Look, that's hard. Hey, that's hard to go ahead and to go after. I'm going, guys, 12-5. I believe the Saints will go 12-5 this season. I believe that the Saints will finish second in the division. I believe that the Saints will go to the Super Bowl this year. I honestly think the Saints have the talent. They have enough to go ahead and make the Super Bowl run. There's no excuses for it. I believe 12-5, second place in the division, and the Saints go to the Super Bowl. Book it. Doggone, I also want to ask you guys, any bold predictions also as far as stat-wise on the season? Hump, I'm going to start with you.
Wait, what was that question again? I'm reading the quotes Derek on the bottom.
Derek said that Derek Turner said that the Saints are going to go play Dallas in the NFC Championship and go to the Super Bowl. Wow.
I like that, Derek. I like that. I like that.
That game would give me anxiety.
The playoffs are all about matchups, man. We get a good matchup in the playoffs, we can go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
But we get a bad matchup in the wrong place, wrong time.
Right.
Randall said the Bucks beat the Bucks and go to the Super Bowl.
I like it, Randall. I like that. To actually ask the question again, Hump, I said, what is your bold prediction next year as far as stat wise? So, example, how many yards you think Michael Thomas? Let's use this as an example. If you think Michael Thomas is going 1,000 yards, you can use that as your bold prediction. If you think Jameis Winston is throwing over 5,000 yards and throwing 30 touchdowns this year and 15 interceptions, that you can use that as your bold prediction. All right. So tell me.
My bold prediction.
What is your bold prediction?
Wow. My bold prediction. Basically, the Saints defense is going to be number one.
I like it. I like that, Hulk. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an offensive guy, but I got to go with the defense this year.
I like that. I would put money on your bold prediction. Jason, what is your bold prediction?
That's what I was gonna say. It's got to be the defense.
Yeah, hey, you
Because
can't go
if
wrong
Jameis
with
Winston
that.
throw for 5,000 yards, we might win 7 games.
You can't go
That's too
wrong
many
with that
yards.
prediction. I ain't gonna lie to you, Hump. You hit that one on the head. Now,
Yes,
George,
sir.
That's what I was gonna say.
prediction.
I don't have a prediction on Jameis, as you know. I'm being honest because I'm still waiting to see where he's at right now. So
I
that's
feel you.
honest for me.
That's fair. That's
Um,
fair.
as far as a 5,000 yard season, I don't see it because, like y'all said before, and I'm seeing it, that we are transitioning into a more balanced team
Mm-hmm.
as
Right.
far as the run game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then also there's more people to spread the ball to, as far as Michael Thomas. So I don't see
Right.
him going beyond 1,000. You know, if
Right.
he does hit 1,000, I don't see him going beyond because they
Okay.
have so many weapons. It don't make sense for him to just be like boom, 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 boom.
I
So
feel you.
you know,
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Every 504, what's your bold prediction?
My bold prediction for the first time in New Orleans Saints history in a long time, we get a running back to win the rushing title, and it's going to be Alvin
Ooh,
Kamara. Al,
Oh,
Alvin Kamara is going to win the rushing title,
I
and
like
Alvin
it.
Kamara winning the
Alvin
Russian
Al
title?
winning the rushing title for the first time. I think that what's going to happen is you're going to see a balanced football team. You're going to see
Hmm.
Jameis. Jameis is going to throw for 3,000 yards, a little bit over 3,000 yards. He's going to balance the football. The Saints are going to run the football like they have never ran before. And they're not going to allow him to make mistakes and throw interceptions. They're going to run that football, and I think that my second bold position is going to be Tyrann Matthews. He's going to be the effect of Tyrann having 6 interceptions. That's my bold
Hmm.
prediction. So
Hmm.
that's the 2 bold predictions I got.
Okay. I like that. I really like that. My bold prediction, Marshawn Lattimore. Because I'm tired of the disrespect towards Marshawn Lattimore. He is one of the top cornerbacks in this league. Marshawn Lattimore will have about 5 interceptions this season. 5 to 7 interceptions this season. Marshawn
Wow.
Lattimore will prove the haters wrong because he got a lot of receivers, a lot of top receivers that he will be guarding this season. And it's a lot of cameras are going to be on top of Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore will have a 5 to 7 interception season. That is my bold prediction. Guys, I appreciate y'all predictions. That was doggone awesome. Doggone, I really doggone like the hopes. I really like that defensive prediction because I really believe that's gonna happen. And Dad, you just wowed me. You just wowed America's wow. I mean, we haven't had a Russian leader like in a long time. And to lead the
George Rogers.
league.
I don't think since Chuck Muncie. I don't think since Thunder and
George
Lightning.
Rogers won it the last time.
Who? Yeah, George Rogers. So
Yep.
it's been that long. It has not even been Deuce McAllister, y'all. So
oh
I
wow.
just think and remember, I'm able to revise it if Alvin is suspended. So please,
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
able
yeah. We'll
to
give you wiggle
revise it.
room on that.
And then I'm gonna go with Michael Thomas being the hitting the offensive player of the year because
mm.
they're gonna be forced to pass the football. Now I'm going to say these things before we go. I'm just going to
Yeah.
call. Thank you guys. Remember, subscribe to the Baddest Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. We are also on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. Come subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. Remember, we
Mm-hmm.
are on Twitter. We have a new setting on Twitter. We're going to be opening up groups. We're going to be doing group settings on Twitter. We're going to be moving some
Yes,
of
we'll
our
be
content.
opening up the
So
spaces on there.
yeah, on Spaces, we're gonna be doing that on a certain day. So you guys, the same guys, I expect y'all in the Spaces. We're also remember this is the official home of the New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, so with our main objective is to these 2 football teams. Remember that my son is the host of this channel. Of this channel, I'm just the co-host. Okay, remember this is the Who Dat Nation, and we also recognize the Flock Nation. Okay, we represent the Flock Nations, which is the Pelicans. Okay, and a special shout out to Larry. Larry is not here right now. A special shout out to Hump, Jason, Ming Shogun is not here. Larry, the other Larry who was supposed to come today. Also, my wife. Okay, these are just special shout outs. And Nas, of course I forgot Nas. I don't know how I did that, but remember, special shout out to John DeSasia on. Remember to go follow him on Twitter. If you follow us, please follow him on Twitter. He's a big supporter of our channel, big supporter of my son. He's actually mentoring my son. Yeah, he's actually going to be mentoring my son and helping him out in many ways that he can. And we have Kelsey. Shout out to Kelsey Nicole. I didn't get a chance to write that down, and that was his internship with Fox News. Okay, Kelsey Nicole. Also, remember that we are Tiger fans. We shout out to the LSU Tigers, Tulane Green Wave, Southern University, Jaguars, football team, high school football in New Orleans. I just put that because,
speaking of that, if y'all get a chance, St. Aug is on NFL Network. At 7 o'clock.
Shout out to St. Aug, man. The Purple Knights. Yeah, the Purple Knights. Shout out to the Purple Knights in New Orleans.
He may be on right now while you messing around.
And also shout out to my sons. Both of my sons are Xavier.
They're playing tonight, Hancock High. They'll be playing Pearl River Central tonight. So go Hawks.
Then we got one that's the starting linebacker for Hancock Hawks.
Nice.
The starting cornerback. This is the first year I had both of my sons start at the same time. I think EJ and Cameron didn't get a chance to start at the same time, but Xavier and Christoph are starting high school football at the same time. Shout out to the West Bank football teams, Jason football team, the football teams out on the West Bank. Shout out to that brother. Also, to the mods. Shout out to if you see you guys got a wrench. If you notice that you guys got a wrench, you are now a moderator. So your job is to keep the chat under control from trolls. Okay, that's your job. Remember, the opinions in the chat may not reflect the opinions of the baddest sports show in the deep south, the podcast. Remember, please be respectful, no cursing, or you will be blocked. Okay. Remember that we support the Wolf Pack, which is the Halloween Wolf, the name of the defensive backs of the New Orleans Saints. We are the Wolf Pack Nation. Okay, we are the official home of the Wolf Pack. So remember, we're gonna be talking about the Wolf Pack Nation. Okay, and remember, boot camp click, stand up and get crunk, and remember I believe, and remember cha-ching. These are some of the most prominent names and New Orleans Saints slogans in New Orleans Saints history. Okay, so
shout out to all sports, man. Doggone, we love it all, man, and doggone appreciate our, Hump, Kanadra, doggone Jason. Thank you guys for coming on faithfully as y'all always do, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Doggone, we love the support, man, and we love all our fans out there that continue to support us.
It's game time. I want everybody to say, who that? Who that?
Who that?
Who that? 1, 2. Who
that, baby?
Who that? Who that said they're gonna be?
I'm gonna be recording live from Atlanta.
When the season starts.
Y'all, y'all enjoy the game, man. Y'all enjoy the game.
All right.